Hey everybody, Coach Adam here. I just want to put together another topic for today as we get into our understanding of some of the basic principles of hitting. And today I want to bring up something that we've all heard of, but really haven't talked a lot about in our approach to hitting, and that is choking up on the bat. You may hear myself, another coach, or even some parents say, all right, hey, let's choke up on the bat, here we go. Choke and poke, you're gonna hear those things chanted out there, but what does that really mean, okay? And so I think it's a good idea to kind of peel back what that is and get an understanding of when we can choke up on the bat, when we maybe not wanna do that, and really how it can help us, okay? So generally speaking, when I'm holding onto the bat, okay, I'm going to be down towards the knob. All right, that's usually where most kids and even myself, that's where I'm going to be. Okay, sometimes you see major leaguers will actually hold the knob. Okay, if you ever see them like this, that's so that they can gain that extra inch on the barrel, and it does help to get those outside pitches. Okay, I've never been a fan of holding onto the knob myself. That's just something that's preference to me. I feel like I have a little bit more control of the bat when I'm at the knob but not holding onto it. Okay, so sometimes I do see kids that maybe are not familiar with where to put their hands. They're sometimes way up here, sometimes they're spaced apart, and so let's get an understanding of where we can start from, and then talk about some of the other things we can do about holding onto the bat. Now, knowing that my hands are going to be towards the knob, okay, the bottom of the bat itself, this is just the general area, to hold on to when I'm going to make a normal swing. And our aluminum bats, this is a wood bat, but our aluminum bats are a lot lighter, and even kids this age, being able to swing that bat should be pretty easy to do. Okay, those bats are, we have -10s and 12s, and those are pretty light bats, even if they are 30 inches. So what we can sometimes get into is a situation where that pitcher is throwing some gas, okay? And we see that from the on-deck circle. We see that it's coming out there with a real good zip, and we wanna make sure that we have that little extra speed in our swing to be able to make contact with that pitch, okay? So a lot of times, what we'll say from the dugout is, all right, let's choke up here. Let's get a little bit faster swing. And we do that by, again, going back to where we normally would have our hands, okay? Towards the end, by the knob. And then all I wanna do is bring it up maybe an inch, okay? What I've always kind of thought of when I choke up is one pinky. So if my pinky is down here, I'm gonna move it up one pinky length, the width of your pinky, up, okay? So it's not a big choke up, really. I'm just gonna move it up just about there, okay? That's where my pinky was, okay? And now I've moved it up right about there, okay? And that should give me enough control of this bat. It's gonna feel like you have more control of the bat when you do come around and make that swing, okay? Now, 9-10 years old, our upper body strength isn't there just yet, okay? So that's why hands all the way down at the knob, it is gonna be a longer swing. It is gonna be a little bit more, effort to get that swing around. When we do choke up like that, we do have more control of the bat, okay? If you guys ever watch baseball, Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers, used to be a Brave, he will choke up, especially with 2 strikes, okay? And his choke up is actually pretty significant, all right? So he will actually come up almost about half of the hand width on his bat, okay? So if you're watching YouTube, if you want to just watch some baseball games, watch Freddie Freeman, and you'll see how he has control of that bat. It really does assist him in the 2 outs. I know Anthony Rizzo does the same thing, okay? So again, for now, one of the big things that we want to do when we say choke up is just bring your hand up about that one pinky length and have way more control of the bat when you're coming through, Okay. For those pitchers that are pitching a little faster, this can give you some added speed to your swing. It can get that barrel of the bat through the zone quicker so that you can make more contact. Okay. The other thing to keep in mind is anytime that we're at the end of the knob here and we come through our swing, the natural tendency for the weight shift of the barrel is down. Okay. So when we're here, okay, the weight is distributed at the barrel. This is where the bat is the most heaviest. So when I come through in my swing, there is a natural tendency for that barrel to be down. That's usually not the greatest if we're trying to make contact with a pitch that's, coming straight through to us. So choking up can also fix that. The weight distribution isn't so much at the top of the barrel when your hands are moved up the handle here, okay? So the weight then comes down from the barrel and actually is more distributed into your hands or into the neck of the bat. So as I have my hands positioned in more of a choke up position, I'm gonna feel like that barrel is gonna come through more straight. That's again, just that weight shift. And if you think about it, when we're swinging fast, it's less noticeable that barrel will come down, but it does happen. And a lot of times that's a tendency to miss a pitch, okay? Because we have a lot of weight that's distributed further away from our body. And now, because I might not have the arm, the hand, or the upper body strength to hold it there, that natural tendency is that weight's gonna go down. So again, choking up here gives us more control of the bat through the zone. We could have a better approach to bring that bat through the zone without that tip of the barrel inverted because of the weight. Okay. If you do also want to try this with a batting weight, that is something we can do. So if you have a batting weight on and you do some warm-up swings, you'll definitely see a difference between being down at the bottom of the bat near the knob and then having a choke up approach here with that bat weight. When you take it off, you're really going to feel like you have more control and that bat's going to feel a lot lighter. So take this, use this in practice at home, whether you're outside, whether you're at the cages, give it a try. See the difference between swinging near the knob and choking up. Again, this can help you for your bat speed. And you will see that definitely in play during the season when we face some of these pitchers who can throw pretty hard. So hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.